Who's your favorite Indian? Who's your favorite?
It's your mama, huh? Tell him it's your mama. Nobody.
Did you say nobody?
Nobody. Nobody.
Nobody. Nobody. Nobody.
I made money off poems and now they hate me. Tukash could never save me, only he could make me. Satan never shake me, but Icto has me cold, so I've been cutting off those I used to know like a pro. Hermit in my dungeon, the storm feeds my page. Unknown to the public, master of the stage. Hero to the craft, with the zero on my mask. The Nero in my swag, ashes with the mirror on my back. These cats could never hack it, paying for the OGs to back it, while the same OGs quote me to get a package. I done paid for my path and brought back in the same MCs these new ones have been fans of. I'm laughing, passing the blunts that they too scared to hit. I'm just trying to share the shit, please do not be scared of it. I see them all plotting, but yo, I do not care a bit. I released more than they sold, don't make me share the stat. But lately, I've been known to snooze, sleeping on these false threats like a Serta. I could shorten the time like the Prince of Persia. They trying to get a grip, but could never hack the inertia. They were all saying that they sick, and I wish it was Mercer.
Hey, gee.
Only thing I need is this. They call me pitiful when reading scripts. I just see this as the realest story ever lived. Abide by the code. Mobs could get inside in like mine. I controlled my soul to count cool on an Ivy League. If you see fatigue, stay intrigued, cause this ain't make-believe, I'm Maybelline. I'm made up from a greater thing, even in a simulation reservation, making dreams. Yeah. Taku Sni, me yeah.
These gangster type guys, they all got names like that they make up for themselves. Is that true?
Sure. He means like the rappers.
I don't know anything about that. But it makes me think about Indians. You know, they got names like Red Cloud, Crazy Horse, Running Bear, Black Elk.
That kind of shit.
Messages to my younger self like you gon' get through it through the rain and the meth pipes. Whole lot of pain and it's still there, but we gon' get through it cause we still care. Messages to my younger self like you gon' get through it through the rain and the meth pipes. Whole lot of pain, still there, we gon' get through. It was back when I was 13, chillin' with my younger uncles, cooking up beats. Maneuver through the sound puzzle, looking at my enemies. Wish they had the snouts, muzzle feel crazy on the res. No one in the town loves you. Cruising through Eagle Butte, bumping Sade. Chopped and screwed, where's the party? I've been looking all night, all day. Stayed up, cruising till the sun and the moon came. In an old ride, neons flashing Blu-rays. Living a life you couldn't watch on the Blu-ray. Where everybody had a neon moon phase. Got a homie sporting 2 braids like he's 2 chains. Dance around my enemies, their mood changed. Let them keep calling this veteran song a new thing. I just put it all to the loose leaf. I can see it in their eyes like a mood ring. Not a new me, just a new picture. Hold it down for my friends at White Horse and Swift. Messages to my younger self like you gon' get through it through the rain and the meth pipes. Whole lot of pain and it's still there, but we gon' get through it cause we still care. Messages to my younger self like you gon' get through it through the rain and the meth pipes. Whole lot of pain, still there, but we gon' get through. Still on watch because they still fear what they can't understand. I ain't no bully, I ain't acting like the man, but it gives a bad nation boy a smile when they spin. Multiple fucks, trying to see who I am, do more than I did, living like they can. That's why I walk around with a pen and a mind on a noose. Kinda funny what the pain will do to you, and I could never give in. But since a kid I could speak this. When I put it to a rap, they interpret it as weakness. I see it as a sign of a chieftain and spit it to the ones who gon' need this. Messages to my
The paper said that the Mick was crying.
Mickey Man, is that what you're upset about? Mickey Man makes $100,000 a year. How much does your father make?
I don't know.
You don't know. See, if your father can't pay the rent, go always Mickey Mantle and see what he tells you. Mickey Mantle don't care about you, so why should you care about him? Nobody cares. You think you're a tough guy with these guns? Is that what it is? You think a gun makes you a tough guy? Let me tell you something. It's when the other guy has a gun and he pulls his out, and then we see who the real tough guy is.
I was bred to spit lines with no lace. Peep the track in the lack with no plates. 65 on the highway, old base. Nodded to distortion, I'm just coursing through the earth's veins. Was a trip, thinking about them first days. Brothers ain't blocking guessing what another's first ways. But if they want it, they can get it on my worst day. Deliver this better than from where these sucker shirts came. I was in the studio at 13. Never stressed groupies, even entertain the whole thing. Yeah, I saw a couple eyes when I wrote things. Still I stay reminded of the things Zane told me. Never mess with people unless it's jokes or a cold scene. Only faith in God, never what the man told me. Eyes on my back, walk forward, never lonely. If it's hot, then I'm shivering, it's cold, I'm toasty. Learning how to live like he chose me. The spirit inside I've hid like it's ghostly. It's the same energy that jolts me to never ever live like poetry. I just try to live how ancestors showed me. May not look the same when I show you, but you ain't know the things that we go through. And we ain't even playing by the old rules. We ain't even playing told you. Overtaken by the church, now watch how they try to mold you. Gave you loyalty to envious boys who ain't grow you, but want you, and a sample of your own soil. It gets me so hot, my time set a boil. Grew up around stenches and kinetic foil. In a way the darkness keeps me going like oil. Too many thoughts in the mind, I can't toil. I turn to the music to appreciate the art and the tragedy that everybody seems to face. While seats are speeding off, someone read the plates, trying to destroy any lands that they didn't take. Used to dream that radio would play my tape. Walked in the studio and sealed my fate.
I can be a nice guy, or I can be one mean son of a bitch. It's all up to you. This is not funny, little girl. Do you think this is some kind of a joke?
The joke is you have no clue who we are.
Yeah. Taku Sni. I got energy on top of these raps that rap non-whack, verbal anomalies. My prophecies are colonial, armed robbery, like everything back right now. It's the God in me trying to connect back. My earthly dial tone answers to no phone call. Concerned with money matters, cause money matters. I've seen people killed way faster when Jefferson's involved, like when Jefferson was involved. Merciless savages with death to be solved. I'm no longer appalled, just enthralled to a brawl. They judge us for creator like they judging the law. Erase the native parts from a Hendrix guitar. Bazille, crafter of a menacing art. Knives are meant to be sharp, my life's expensively hard. Spent sacrifices, smiled in faces of cats not half as nice as OGs before me. So they had to like us. Turn your back and they gon' knife you like a screen flick. I'm like Deadpool, bored in the future, alone in my lane. With the change I maneuver, well they still talking shit like they planting manure. So much ignorance, I can't stand the computer. Laughing at these snakes, stoned as though I glanced at Medusa. Talking out their minds while I'm setting and sampling the looper. 3 robot sequences like 2 6-packs will do ya. Can't nobody coerce me with fortunes in the future. Why buy fish when I grew up casting the lure? I try to stay persistent and I speak so specific, but not so much they misinterpret cryptic for the fiction. I'm on a mission and I'm aware that grandma's watching. So any racer stepping up right now has a problem. I feel coarse and even coarser, cause good force will win proportions. Not endorsing, just analogies for hustler horses. Go get your paper, reinvest into your own performance. Give a portion, open doors and keep your home the most importance. Not preaching dog, I'm just spitting game for those who want it, never force it. The lies we all lead could really get mad different on ya. Don't seek a sponsor, be the sponsor. Keep it tight like a corset. Never forfeit to morphing to a deeper proportion of slithered snakes. Eating apples from the tree of organ. Keep that spirit inside alive and help forge it. I don't seek to steal a signature and forge it, so I'm cooking up my own mix of ancient herbs to plant and grow. Hopefully the craft that I make could fill 1,000 homes with temporary magic to distract them from these shattered stones. Plastic domes and hazard-prone systems that we gotta dabble on, like present native Babylon.
20 years later, and they still have no idea what you're about. Tell me in a sentence who you are.
Nobody. I'm nobody. I'm alone. With a heart here. Respect fools again. Disrespect I get.
Wake up in the morning and I kiss the smog. Greetings from South Dakota, the mist used to be from fog. Now it's from the trash, hate, and the fentanyl. Get a load of oxys, you can make it down to get them all. To race a city full of skins and major sins. Flavored ribs, how I cook them, better make amends. Don't mistake for trend, I wasn't made to win, but best believe creator ain't gonna make me again. Red in the state we in, maybe skin, maybe red from the blood that's exiting his chin. I lavish in the chaos, laughing at the seance. Government stay lost, cops blind as they are. Crops a tree we stay on, fibro with napalm. Laid on the mainframe that all these youngins read off. I'm Cosis, I'm beyond, the AC and Freon. Peace calm, 2 words that don't exist for me. War society, the mob, you think this is Red Sicily. Secret how it's meant to be, you won't get no kicks from me. Never played soccer, my postures from lifting houses. Building up scenes from dirt hills to rocky mountains. Gilding up dreams with tears and blood fountains. I pierce my crowded thoughts with angel cries and tall tales. But ain't nothing tall when the pocket's small. We were sniffing in this weather, just get it on. Rapping rain, sleet, or snow, and now I need the storm. Feed the wars they want to play, but I'm a colonel with major arms. To pay them all with greater songs. Documenting something that you never saw. Just another reservation dog. Putting on with the pincer in my arm. Pull me down, I'm staying calm. Growing gills for the flop that they mistake me for. Cause it takes a real shark to differentiate bait and charm. Sealed to an arm. To me it's all chicken palm. They know they're trying to bleed the juice from a tomato. While I lay these seeds down in every angle. Never gave a fuck about the Star Spangled when the country left my people mangled.
Morning, Billy. You're illegally on Indian land. So I'm sorry about that. I guess we just got caught up in the chase and crossed over without knowing. You're a liar. We got the law here, Billy Jack. When policemen break the law, then there isn't any law.
Yeah, let me tell this story.
Just to fight for survival.
Dark nights, red kids on the wall. Red's light, only about 8 of them all. Red lights gone, and some crews trying to bluff. Cousins laughing loud like they won't do much. Cars whistling, driving by ignorant. Parked across the Ave like a backseat of idiots. Half the pack pouncing. They was ready to brawl, but those tires squealed fast and they never did draw. Must have been an artist with a broken arm. The rest of the night chilling with the smile on. Now half the pack left. Some inside the cell, some inside the mental health. Hell, it might as well be. Never did obey what the system would tell me. We're all strong in the mind, so they never could fail me. And through it all, within the victories and pains, I do it for the people and don't mention them in vain. Who see me, shake my hand and just hit the top. Could be 10 years apart, hell, wherever we are. It's like a certain magic in the dark spot. How I conjure all these spirits on a hilltop, rapping on a beat. Like my ancestors listening, represent that like each rap is a christening. Godfather Part 1 energy, it's different, replenishing energy while crowds cheer me to finish them. I don't even care if the angels my only witnesses. I was a young kid already dealing with critics from adults who wanted us to live without a pulse. Called us misfits, what they expect that result to be. We was chillin', getting high, watching DVDs that came with a CD. And if you see in me, I'm the product of a wicked catalyst, but I'm still a common man. Nobody, just stand back a bit to say I've been affected a little accurate, but made it through the fires and flames without the brandishing. Believe in territory. Never thought that barbed wire was made for me. I'm still dancing in the mesh. over and under wire till the death. I don't believe in territory. Never thought that Barbwire was made for me. I'm still dancing in the mesh, over and under wire till the death.
No! You know what I grew up around? You know what I grew up around? Alcoholics, junkies. I grew up around that, and I had to survive. I had to grind. You couldn't last a day in my shoes, so you don't tell me nothing.
No, they don't hear me. No, they don't see me. So how could they even feel me? They try to hear me. They never listen to my CD. So how could they hear me? How could they feel me? How could they really hear or try to feel me when they ain't cop a CD or stop to hear me? I was rapping to the sky, trying to see it clearly, singing loud on the grounds when no one was near me, pounding on the hand drum. My voice is a handgun, aiming at the devils, looking on down from a mansion. Ayy, I never care about coming off handsome. I ain't trying to hold this game with no ransom. So who could see me or even feel me when I'm nothing like anything you've seen on TV? I was in the real, where's the REZ, you hear me? Never weary, I just step up to the plate, fearing nothing that the man or even universe brought. It's all planned in the end, what my grandmother's taught. Learned how to walk, hearing ancestors walk, while the government still learns to talk. Crazy where I come from, lot of adults still acting young, still acting dumb. Me, I'm reppin' 51. And that's nothing like a gang, more like a way trying to honor and not betray. Ay, even out today, going through the motions. Many out here not acting like they posting. Never did care if enemies encroaching. Still psycho, chugging along with locomotives, pushing for my people from Dakotas to the oceans. And rivers talk about me. I sing to the waves with no one around me, so I'm not too concerned with what they thought about me. It's my life, never did distract you with the disguise. Cause all together we will rise until the day we meet our ancestors in the skies. Look.
You don't know nothing. I listen to you. You think I give a fuck what you say? Your words, your papers? You think you know what I think. You think you know me. Well, fuck you. Let's get fucking serious here. Let's get things done.
Sonically derived medicine. Residence is heaven sent. No hesitance to make people live with method in it. I offer ties with the same eyes that give messages. Try not to envision what many living with. Had many native and not have ill intent. Everywhere we go, exploited or left privilegeless. So I cry to Creator because this life's a gift. I'm just trying to be present and live its full extent. That's my own intent. I used to battle natives, 13 in the 20 crowds. Age changes. Woke up in party houses cause it's up. Blazing 13, going on 30. I know adults hate it. Still I feel I made it. I never signed a deal. They would've took my catalog and left me climbing hills. But now I'm climbing hills, just not the ones full of bills. I chose bearing belief, singing Cries still. Taku Sni, that is me. Hey yeah, Taku Sni, that is me. Nobody. Taku Sni, that is me. Hey yeah, Taku Sni, that is me. I cry for the people because we the equal. I am my ancestors, I am not a sequel. I carry my staff and never leave my steeple. They deceitful and will lead you, just protect your people. Don't care if they thank love or even damn me. Whether or not they are family, hope you understand me. I push for culture, art, and spirit no matter where I'm landing. So I don't really care about a Nammy, even Grammy. I care about the earth, animals and sky, and that goes deeper than the simple pride for my tribe. Not really worried if it's yours or if it's mine, cause divine knowledge shows that neither side knows the right. Every day we fight, Christy Gnome in the norm. Way before the COVID spikes, we've been in a war. I hope we get these scalps before these kids are born. Settle scores and erase poverty porn. What's it all really for? I swear it's getting scary. They too caught up in traditional versus contemporary. Like the words ain't connected to obituaries. Domino on domino, crashing down and getting buried under the rugs in the Oval Office. Disregard the real ones unless they making profits. I make my best arguments, but I'm quickly off it, cause I know they can't deny the pride that my song sent. Taku Sni, that is me. Hey yeah, Taku Sni, that is me. Nobody. Taku Sni, that is me. Hey yeah, Taku Sni, that is me. Nobody.
What is your name? We prefer to be called Nobody. Nobody? Shouldn't you be with your own tribe or something?
Ears ringing and they crackle from the war's battle. I was too young, what the hell did I unravel? Sometimes I be making beats and it becomes a hassle, feeling like I gotta turn it down on the right channel. It's kinda scary, like a gig cancel. Everything I've worked for taken, and I can't grab that thought. Yeah, I'm that asshole, ignoring what I can't handle, swimming in regret and caught in a bad channel. Fishes and turtles circle my body so dismantled. Sometimes I can't see my own ignorance, astonishing onlookers admiring my penmanship. And I'm no athlete, but I've been running game like this life was a track meet. I'm like Billy Mills, desolate, I'm vacant villas, surrounded by people who ain't get me but make me feel like I'm the one that's interpreting the world wrong. Kinda makes me wonder where the pearls are in the life, lacking luxuries but rich with the earth. They still killing off clams for the pearls they disperse. The trees they chop down for the science in the church. I try to find a place to turn, but I just end up being hurt in a toxic relationship with a system that ain't meant for me. Been through hell 3 times in my life, but the pedigree I come from ain't something that allows me to run from anything in life, so my spirit couldn't be done, son. Even if I'm unsung, unable to leave a trust fund, I'll fill my kids with legends they can learn to run they own from. Fuck your army, I got my own gun. Fighting for your own can get loathsome, especially when they disrespecting the home tongue. I earn my chips but never fold once. Opposite ways to play the game, and this ain't hold'em. Driving fast, bumping the sounds of Dwight Yoakam, but I can never be the one to have a cold one. Why when I can barely pay my phone once? I just smoke blunts, only water in my cold cup, rapping like I'm racing for the gold cup. Ain't a diss to no one, cause my family still gets strung. I can only speak of the path that I know of. Didn't wanna grow up knowing cats that didn't know love, and drank away depression but choked on their own throw up. Watching commercials of cereal and fruit roll-ups, but gazing at the stable home that we ain't know of. So what? I've been tired of people calling me pitiful. I thought that me sharing this info was critical, cause I ain't nobody but ain't giving less. It's really the only way that I can transmute stress.
He asked Crazy Horse, "Where are your lands now?" Pointing proudly over his horse's head, Crazy Horse replied, "My lands are where my dead lie buried."
What happened is now, look, we sitting up here in the big screen. It's happening for the moment. You know what I mean? Hell is jail. I seen that one. Trust me, this is what's real. And all that other shit is to control you.
Address? Where do I live? Yeah, where you live.
I live where the land meets the sky, where the eagle and the raven fly free. I live under the sun and the moon. Where do you live? Oh, I have to go. I'm his neighbor.
Feeling fly like Crazy Horse riding through the sunset. Think about the things we ain't done yet. That's why America points me as a suspect. It's on me, and I'm looking to upset. They want peace, but they ain't shown me love yet. Catch them out in public, eye me down, but I'm content. It's like they see the hair, and then they obsess. How you think I've been bald way before this? They ain't tryna be kind, they just force it. Whole lot of shit I should forget, and I don't endorse it. But war gets embedded in my brain, so I had to train myself just to make that cycle change, eh? It's like when my dad bought me a mongoose. Whole lot of privilege as he let his son run loose. A bunch of white college kids playing cops and robbers. I walked around with tight cuffs for many hours. I never even wanted to play, and I ain't even know nobody's name. I was just riding by and they stopped me. Might as well headlights flashing when they dropped me. That's why I stayed in with Mario, slaying Bowser. Cause enemies will try to take your star power. Being less than a percentage, I got used to it and kept forth. Henceforth, I love the same people that I bled for. Whether or not they see the scars, never wanted fancy cars, or even fame is a mirage. Cause a lot of cats now talking like they gods when they living backwards, but they can never be your dogs. Played out collections like they pogs, burn them like a Yule log, acting like they ain't hear me with the mute on. I just keep coming back with these new songs. They hate you till you're the one that they can mooch off. They playing games but ain't got their shoes on. So if I step first in a jersey or a sweatshirt, I fight and fly like my soul's already left Earth. Rapping Bad Nation like Buddy repping that red shirt. No, did they shut us off?
This is one of the houses today that got their meter pulled because they couldn't pay their bill. As you can see, the electric company was here. That's how they left the house. They threw the slip, the payment slip there on the floor. They just took the meter with not even letting anybody know.
Right next to another, zombies on the block like winter's coming. Acid tongue and how my poverty has got me functioning. Can't keep a steady diet when you're suffering. Mind stays struggling, always catching up to things. Woke up feeling like I may always be behind. No matter how many times I work hard for things and redefine, I'm just on the same road, reading every sign. Old days, way young, holding every dime. Now I'm blowing way quarters in half the time. Pray to all the slain and heroes on a massive shrine. Sage smoke bellowing to ancestors in the sky. Playing verbal hand games when planning out the cash play. Inspired by bad brains when smashing on the rap stage. We used to chop with beat craft and Sony acid. Free trials all the while till I had to have it. Hustled hard and chose equipment over many mattresses. You can never say that I ain't passionate. Descended of those who made the army step back a bit. Never been pros, just those who had to step it up. All of my soul was told it has to measure up. Day after day till I had to break from ignorance. Now I can smell the vibes like distant skunks. Even when I was chopped down rich with tree trunks. Got me feeling like Graham Greene and clear cut.
I'm an inventor, and I have a story to tell. Nobody's got a story like this one.
Taku Sni, picture me rolling in the 93 Cavalier, living quite hopeless. Portrait I just had to sneer but never was in focus. Sacrifice to make it here, live to be homeless, or die with the chandelier. Like why I gotta pick and choose with excess. La jota me alone, I don't need to backtrack. I listened to my grandma and they laughed at it. Now I'm the one feeling bad looking back at it. They said I made mistakes, but they taught me things. Dreams brought me beats that brought me round the screen. My mixtapes never sounded clean. Never put my all into it because of the doubt in me. But best believe I rap my ass off. Party homes and prairie visions as my backdrop. Got it on a laptop, praying to the rap god. Slides gliding, so why call me Rap Sasquatch? I make the music that they can't drop. To me it's nothing, just an everyday ham high. Never even had it hooked with the padlock. I just persevered on the very grounds that I stand on. I ain't the man, dog. I ain't no one in the standoff. Never could be another reservation mascot. Still I get it shaking here like a can pop. Came from nothing and I can't stop. Came from nothing. I ain't trying to be something special. It's my mental. Polish and rust. I'm nobody. Not trying to be a chief. I ain't nobody. I could only be me. Came from nothing. I ain't trying to be something special. It's my mental. Polished and rusted, I am nobody. Not trying to be a chief, I ain't nobody. I could only be me, I ain't nobody. I ain't nobody. I ain't nobody. I ain't nobody. I could only be me.
Oh my God, no. You can't watch that. Put that, stop that. Put that away now. See, your mom's getting mad at you.